Well, hello everyone. Good to see everybody. I've got my friend and neighbor, Charlotte, here, and we're celebrating tonight. And we're celebrating the fact that Charlotte won this last challenge, Team 15, and I'm going to show you what she won. She won an air fryer. There it is. And me and her both, are anxious for her to try it.
Yeah, I'm anxious to try it. Everyone raves about it, so I'm excited about cooking because I'm all about the meat. So I'm excited about trying it, and I was just surprised to be surprised.
There you go. Okay. So, but I wanted Charlotte to share a little bit about her story. And I've known Charlotte forever. She lived across the road from my mama, and I've always known her to, appear to be healthy. I never saw her as being obese or overweight. But I'll be honest with you, Charlotte, when I saw you that day, I thought, Charlotte's got some extra weight on her that I don't think she'd had before. And it happens to all of us. It happened to me. And I had tried everything, and you've heard my story. I was a physical therapist. I taught body pump. I counted calories. I did everything. And I finally got the right information. And that's what I share with my clients. So Charlotte trusted me enough to jump in, and she has done really well. I'm so proud of her. So I'm gonna let her share her story. So you just go ahead, Charlotte, and tell. You gotta speak up so they can hear you now. Tell this group.
Well, actually, I had put on about 20 pounds and had got to a place where I couldn't lose it. It was just there, and it was just growing. And when I looked at the numbers, and I'm a number person, I'd always been a number person, and I'm obsessed with the numbers with my weight. But the weight had just creeped up, and I just couldn't get rid of it. I was a former Weight Watcher, counted points, I counted calories, I did Trim Healthy Mama, and nothing was moving. Everything was moving up. It wasn't going down. So
that's scary, isn't it? When things are going up, and you're like, oh my God.
Well, I know age probably slows down a little bit with making it harder to lose weight. I don't know, but I was a little skeptical, and I followed her for weeks and weeks before I decided to give that a try, because I was at the end of an end, and really, I mean, I didn't have any other options. I had done exhausted all of them. But I had gained 20 pounds, and when I started the program, it was all about the weight. It was about just losing, because it was a number to me, and I wanted to get it down. But getting into the program was much more different, because I gained a lot of healthy insight on my health and what I was doing to myself. I didn't realize that the weight was coming because of what I was eating and the food I was eating. So the information Nancy gave me about nutrition, and I mean, it was just, I'm sabotaging myself. So when I started the program and got on the plan, I was amazed at the inches, how they were coming off. I was losing the inches before I actually even lost all of the weight. Still didn't lose. I think I lost 17 out of the 20 pounds that I had gained. And it wasn't about the numbers anymore. It was more about my health and what I was doing to myself, and getting older.
Excuse me. What was maybe the one thing you learned that you just had no idea about? You're like, gosh, I didn't even know. Because you put up vegetables, and you cook every night, so it's not like y'all were eating out every night.
I just didn't know that the food I was eating, which was what I had grew up eating, I thought was normal food, was just power packed with sugar and just stuff that was just unhealthy food. And until I had some insight and some information and following, Nancy is just out there with it. She's out there with all the information you need to, get you on the right road to health, and to go within yourself to, get yourself on the right track with what works for you. And you have to be ready to do it. For one thing, you have to be ready and willing to want to get rid of it, or to lose it, or to get healthy. Now my goal and my mindset is getting healthy and being healthy. I don't want to get older and can't walk, or have someone have to take care of me, and I'm doing that to myself. I'm sabotaging myself. I'm really doing that with. But my food choices have changed. It's good food. It's simple, everyday food.
Meat and vegetables.
Meat and vegetables, and just getting rid of the junk. Just cleaning out the closet.
What was your little thing that you liked?
Salt and vinegar potato chips. That was my favorite. My most favorite thing to sit down and eat. And I was a nighttime snacker, a grab and go person, and I had not had them for quite a while on this program. And then when I did decide that I wanted to treat myself to eat them, I was so disappointed because it didn't even taste good anymore. It didn't even taste what I thought it was going to be. So I was not excited to be excited. So
you're kind of disappointed. You thought
yeah,
those
I
chips.
disappointed myself with them, but the plan's great. The program works.
What's the hardest thing you think? Well, let's talk about the fasting, because Charlotte really started off with a bang with the fasting.
Yeah.
So tell me, were you scared of the fasting, or did you think you could do it? Had you tried to fast before?
Well, I had tried to fast before, but not really understanding why I was fasting.
Yeah.
And what it was, how good it was for my body and what I was doing. But after I got started with it, it was not hard, and I wasn't hungry. I'm still not hungry, and I fast every day. And
so you're eating one meal a day?
One meal, sometimes two, just depends.
Yeah.
Depends on how long I
But you're not hungry?
No, I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
No, I did a 48-hour fast last week, and I wasn't hungry one bit. So, and I did that for cleansing, resetting my body, just
cleansing,
the things that you taught us in the program. So the program works.
Which Charlotte had already done. She was doing kefir, and she was doing some probiotics and yogurt.
Yes.
She was doing some things. So she wasn't totally like pizza every night and sodas and all that. But so she was already leaning that direction. But just the fact that she said, "Okay, I'm going to do this," and I think what helped Charlotte, which helps so many of my people, is they had and it helped me. You've tried other things and you failed at them, and you almost get to the point where this is just what it is. I mean, I guess it's my age or whatever. And then when you see that, well, somebody's got something else that might help, you kind of want to put yourself in that bucket. Like, yeah, I think I want to try one more thing. And that's why for me it's so important that you're ready, and that because the last thing I want for you is another failure, because then you might say, well, this is just how I'm going to be. And that's a very dangerous place to be for your health, not really for how your body looks. I mean, we all want to look better, of course, but Charlotte and I are close to the same age, and yeah, it's important that we look good, but our brain health, our body health, just having energy. Because Charlotte works hard every day. She works on her feet all day, every day. And tell me about your energy. How are you feeling?
Oh, I have plenty of energy. I'm very energized, and fasting really helps with that energy. I'm focused. My mental clarity is really great. No brain fog.
Tell about your finger. I know you had
a
thumb that hurt, or something that hurt.
I have a middle finger that has, and it was arthritis in it. And I could hardly bend it, and it would pop, the joint would pop, and it's fine. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. And I think another thing, I remember I was asking you when I started this, I wanted to know the science behind the diet, because I was tired of yo-yoing.
Right.
And you do learn the science behind the diet, and it helps you make better choices, because it is all about choices, and you have to make them. And she gives you what you need, so the program works.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you, Charlotte, and congratulations, because you did it. And you get points. It's an app on your phone, and you get points for going in and logging on. It takes, about a minute and a half, 2 minutes to post, but it's accountability. I've had people say to me, I can't believe that app makes me want to eat right. I'm like, well, it's just accountability. Yeah. Okay, so I'm launching a new challenge, and that's why Charlotte, I wanted her to come on here and share her story. It's going to start in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to be doing a free webinar. It's the first time I've done this. I mean, I've done a lot of Facebook Lives and a lot of teaching, but I'm actually going to be doing a free webinar, and as soon as it gets up and I get the link, then I'll post it, and you can click that webinar and watch it. And what you'll do then is you'll book a call with me. Now, you can do that now. If you want to talk to me, you can message me, and we'll get on the phone and talk, but you can't join my program without talking to me. And the reason is because I don't take 1,000 people. I'm probably going to take 40, and honestly, I already have about 12 of just people that want to go again, because it's such a fun community. Mm-hmm. So I'll get you that link, or you message me if you want to reserve one of those spots, and I look forward to seeing you. But thank you, Charlotte, for sharing that, and I'm anxious for you to cook in that air fryer and tell us what you do. Yeah, so we also, one of the things we're doing in the program now is we have an ebook. And so when you join the program, you'll get access to all these recipes that all these participants have been putting in a Google document. And so you'll get that. That'll be one of the, I'll say, bonuses for joining. And there's some good recipes in there.
Yes, and some good ladies in this program. You'll enjoy it all. The trip was worth the journey.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you. Y'all have a good night. Hey, Hope. Yeah, thank you.